If as a final expense telesales agent, you are struggling getting the banking information at the tail end of your call, please stay tuned. I'm going to overload you with so much value to help give you insight as to why that's happening in this video. But first, if we have not yet met, hello and welcome. My name is Ashley. I'm a final expense telesales agent. I am a mom. I am a wife. I have found my way and I crush it in this space working in a part-time capacity. I earn anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 in a month, and my goal now is just to pour into other agents to help you find and achieve the same level of success that I have. So jumping into it, there is going to be two key things I want you to lean in on if you are having trouble getting the banking information at the end of the call, because here's what most agents do. They will start to look for the script. What do I say? How do I ask? Is there a way that I could maybe get the information before I jump into an application so I'm not going through the whole application, wasting my time for Mildred just to say, I'm not giving you my banking information? See, it's not like the issue is not getting the banking information from Mildred because she gives it out all day long. She'll give it to the people who wash her car. She'll give it to, the AT&T on the other side of the line. Like, it is not a problem. It's actually a problem of, one, does Mildred want what you're selling? And two, does she trust you? And so there's no secret sauce. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's no way to say, well, if I just maybe ask for all the pertinent information, if I ask her beneficiary, her address, her social, her banking up front, I can just write it all down and then I'll coast my way through the application. And then I don't waste time, because if she's not going to give me her banking up front, then I don't have to go through the whole application to get the banking. Well, the issue isn't whether you're getting the banking information up front or you're getting it at the end of the application. The issue was way back in the presentation. The issue was one of two major things. If I can narrow this down for agents so you can lean in and pay attention to two things, the first thing will be is if you are going through your script and you're following the process and you're asking questions and you get an actual buying yes decision from Mildred at the end of the call, are you changing your tempo, your inflection, your confidence when you're moving into the application? This is a huge pitfall new agents make all the time. See, Mildred only has in telesales your voice, your tempo, your pitch, your pacing to go off of. So if you are one way the entire call, and then you say, okay, Mildred, well, let's see if we can get you approved. And then you're searching. You're, okay, 1 second. Maybe you're silent because you're trying to figure out how to fill out the application, or you're like, oh, okay. And then you said, what were you? And oh, okay. So your date of birth and your height again. Oh gosh, I can't find it. And then you're frantic. You're looking back on toolkits to try to figure out the height without like deleting the page and getting the information again. And Mildred hears it. She knows that you don't know what you're doing. Mildred has been around the block, y'all. These are seniors that we help in final expense. They know when they're talking to someone who does not know what they're talking about. So pay attention to that. Reflect upon your sales cycle. If you're getting people or Mildred to say, yes, I want the $50 a month for $10,000, that sounds great, and you lose them during the application process, it's probably because you're starting to lose trust in that process. So pay attention to that. The other key thing that you got to watch out for is you're just ramming the policy. Like, there's no pain. If you go back and listen to your call, you haven't asked pressing questions. You don't really know what's going on with Mildred. Is she adding to? Can she not afford something? You're not trying to overcome objections. You're just trying to get her into an application so that you can get a policy to get your name on the board. Like, your goal is to get the policy. And if that was your goal the entire phone call, then guess what? Mildred is not going to give you her banking. And so that looks like you need to take a hard look in the mirror and you need to have a self-reflective moment and you need to look back on your calls and you really need to make sure, am I on script? Whether you're using my script, which you can get for free, it's down below in the description here somewhere, or if you're using a script from your upline. It doesn't matter which script you're using, as long as that script has been tested, tried and true, and like your upline has actually made sales off of it, that means it works, right? There's more than one way to close a sale. But did you stick to that script? Did you follow the process? Or were you out in left field? Were you like, did you not listen? Did you not actively listen to Mildred at the end of the call when she said that none of those clearly gave her peace of mind? She said she wanted to talk to her daughter. You didn't overcome the objection. You don't know how to down close. Like, it is a you problem because Mildred is out there giving her routing and account information to agent after agent after agent after agent. Agents are closing policies all day long. And so it's not a matter of how you ask it. It's, do you have confidence when you are getting a yes and you're into the application? Because you could lose there. Or are you simply not doing what you need to do on the front half of the presentation? And so there's no pain and there's no need to change and actually make a purchase. Those are the two big areas I want you to reflect upon this week, like literally this week, and then come back in the comments and say, oh my gosh, it is a application problem, or oh my gosh, I don't have a way to pull out the need or the why problem. Share these things. Let's talk. Let's communicate. I just want to help you and pour into you. If you found this content valuable and insightful, please smash that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.